Hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Welcome back to Buster's Corner. Today's project is a Redwood Picture Frame, and we have it in the landscape and the portrait. We'll be using a 6-foot Redwood fence board for our material on this project. It goes pretty good. It's a fun little project. You can get quite a few pieces out of that board. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to do a little cutting. I'm going to cut that board into a 3-foot length and kind of work it from there. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes with some more. Okay, we're over here at the table saw. Now I cut my 6-foot board down to 3 feet because it's easier to work with, and that's just about the right length I need to get all my pieces out of this one. Now, like I said, this is the 5.5, but I'm cutting this strip at 2 1/4. So I'm wasting a lot of material. They didn't have the board I wanted, which is the bigger fence board Redwood, which is 7.5. Then I get 2 strips out of this. Okay, we have a little bit left over. So anywho, we're going to use what we have here. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to cut this down. This is 2 1/4 wide. Okay, the next step after we cut, I'm going to do a rough sand on these. I got the 80 grit paper on here, and I'm just going to knock off the big stuff. Okay, so I have 2 pieces that we've rough sanded, and these are both 36 inches, 3 feet. I have 2 of them, 3 feet. Now I made myself a nice little jig here for cutting picture frames, and I'll do a short video at busterscorner.com on how I made this. I got it from somebody else on YouTube. I love it. It works great. So that's what we'll be using to our cuts. So I have enough material to make 2 frames. So my first cut's going to be 10 1/4. So I need 4 of those, and the other's going to be 8 1/4. I need 4 of those to give us 2 picture frames. Okay, I'm going to do some cutting, and we'll get back to when we're done. Okay, we have our pieces all sanded and the 45 is cut. Now we're going to use our Kregg jig and drill some holes. The way this works, okay, pick your best side and that's going to face away from you. Alright? Julie likes her knots, so I'm going to save that knot for the outside. So we're going to turn it this way like this, clamp it, and we're going to drill the A. We're going to unclamp it, flip it this way, clamp it, and drill the C. Okay? Go to all the pieces. Here we go, do some drilling. Okay, we're over to the routing table, and we're going to cut the groove into our pieces for the picture to set into. I've set my router up to be 1/8 deep and 1/8 wide. Okay, and the holes go down on the table, and I've marked the small ones with no holes with the D side, so I have the right side down. Remember, keep the good side out. This has the knots in it for Julie. You know, Julie's knots, that wood. Okay, we're going to release the router and we'll come right back. Okay, we're over the assembly table. I made a jig to put these together. And we're going to use our Kregg screws to do this. These are the inch and a quarter Kregg screws, coarse, what we use. 4 of them. Okay, let's put them together. You could probably glue those if you wanted to, if you like gapping a little bit of something else. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave them all natural like that. It's a homemade crafted part. So, okay, move on to the next step. Okay, so I went back to the router table one more time, and I broke the edge on the outside, so now it's nice and smooth around it right there. Okay, now we're ready to go to the next step. Okay, we're over the finishing table now, and here's our frame. This I used the 100 grit sandpaper on here and smoothed it out. Looks real pretty. Got the knot in there for Julie because she's nuts about knots. All right. We still got one more thing, is we need to add the foot here. Okay. So what the foot is, I took some of the scrap that I had, the 2 1/4. All right. I cut it down about 4 inches, and then I took and I put a 10-degree bevel on one side, a little block, 10-degree bevel, and then we're going to put a Kregg hole on the bottom side. It looks like this. Okay. Just a little foot. But the 10-degree bevel is very important, so that when you put them together, you have a nice little tilt to your picture frame. That's what we're trying to achieve. Alright, and like I said, we put a Kregg hole in the bottom, but the screw I use is I'm using a number 8 by 7/8 wood screw. Alright, I'll show you why in a minute. Alright, so that's how we make the foot. And what happens is the foot goes here. Okay, now, with this screw, compared to the Kregg screw, I can give this to my grandmother or my mom, and she can move this to make it landscaping or portrait. That's why we're doing this. So I'll show you, just drop that in there, sit it on the bottom. It doesn't take a whole lot of pressure. It doesn't take a whole lot of pressure on this redwood to put the screw in it. So just snug it up, Grandma. There you go. Oh, look there. Loosen up a little bit. Get it level. Tighten it back up. Okay. There you go. Now for the picture inlay, what we used a piece of 1/16 plexiglass. I go to Tap Plastics here in Stockton. They cut it up for me. You can also get plastic or supply the hardware store and cut it yourself on your jigsaw. So I use 1/16 picture, and we use a piece of cardboard for backing. The clasps to hold it in, I got those on eBay. These are the 3/4 inch. I think I'll go to 1 inch next time. Okay, a little bigger. And here's your picture. Oh, let's turn around. When we're done. Oh, is that a bullshit? There we go. Any close up on that, honey? There's our project. Okay. Look pretty good? Okay. So, there's our project. We're done. So like I say, so here's the back, the footing. You can take that off. You can put it over here if you want to. Okay. There's that one. And we made 2. Hello, I'm Bob. Alright, thanks for coming to Buster's Corner. Please subscribe, leave your comments. I'm sure you probably have a lot of comments for this project. It was fun to build though. It's not as complicated as it looks. Once you get the shop set up to do these, I would probably knock out, I don't know, 10 of them all at once if I was going to do it again. Friends, family, they love them. And they're really good stains. Where's the good one? The good one is in the house. Julie already put it back on the shelf. Alright, thanks for coming. See you next time. Bye. Hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Híjole. Cut. Hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Welcome back to Buster's Corner. Stop. I'm not ready yet. Knock it off. Okay, because I don't want it all floppy and screwed up. Okay, oh, let's turn around. When we're done. Oh, is that a bullshit?